which nothing but your grace can do, and nothing but your favor can support. Health through which I can have strength to obey you. Worship through which I can get plentiful reward. Increase in my lawful livelihood. Make me secure in the places of fear through your security, and place me in the fortress against the striking of sorrows and worries. Then bless Muhammad and his family, and make me my seeking his mediation intercede for me on the day of judgment, O most merciful of the merciful. Salawat. It has been narrated that our sixth Imam, Imam Jafar as-Sadiq alayhi salam, has said, on Thursday afternoons, angels from heavens descend to the lower space, carrying golden pens and silver papers on which they record nothing except the blessings upon Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam, and his household. Hence it is recommended to start supplications immediately after the Asr prayers on Thursday up to the end of Friday daytime, as a great reward is achieved. Certain days and times have been preferred for prayers. Thursday night has a special place in spiritual progress. The souls of our deceased relatives wait for a gift, which could be Fatiha, Sadaqah, Quran recitation, and cry out to us, which we are very unaware of. We remember our own death and grave and reflect on it. We remember our Imam of our time, Imam Mahdi, may Allah hasten his reappearance. Who is himself Muntazir and Muntazir. He awaits the order and is awaited by his followers. We pray for the oppressed, the ill, and the deprived mu'mineen. We praise Ziyarat Waritha, remembering Imam Husayn alayhi salam and his companions, and pray to be in his camp. We pray for the forgiveness of our sins, especially through the recitation of Dua Kumal. O Allah, forgive me those sins which cut down hopes. O Allah, forgive me every sin that I have committed and every mistake I have made. This beautiful dua was gifted to Kumail by Imam Ali alayhi salam for his companionship and understanding. It protects from the evils of the enemies and their plots. One way we can decorate our prayers and pray for its acceptance is dua. Dua is a shield of a believer. It protects us from the enemy. It is the means of defecting calamities and increases your livelihood. It is mentioned in the Holy Quran in Surah Al-Baqarah verse 186, and when my servant asks you concerning me, then surely I am very near. I answer the prayer of the supplicant when he calls me. When we want something badly from someone, especially from our parents, we ask with so much love and humility. If they hesitate, we beg, we hug them, we kiss them. The list is endless until they finally give in. Well, this is for the things in the world and within human limits. Let's face it, humans can't give us everything. So what about asking the Almighty Allah, the All-Giving, the All-Powerful? Salawat. There are many methods of asking dua from Allah, but I will only mention a few. Number 1, one should try to be in wudu, use unta and give sadaqah before asking dua. Number 2, try to face Qibla when asking dua. Number 3, start and end with salawat. Number 4, Before asking, praise Allah, thank Allah for His bounties. Number 5. Beseech Allah in the name of Prophet Muhammad and his progeny. Number 6. We must include others in our supplication. A hadith from Imam al-Baqir alayhi salam says, nothing is more swiftly answered than dua recited for others. Number 7. One must express humility and try to shed tears. Number 8. It is narrated that our holy prophet used to raise his hands when he used to supplicate and begged as a beggar begs for food. So don't be in a hurry to leave mosque whenever du'as are being recited. Take a minute and raise your hands. Number 9. One must confess for his sins before asking. You must continue to ask regularly whether your dua is answered or not. Perhaps there is a reason in delay. One should never lose hope, and Allah would never let us empty-handed. Number 10. One should supplicate in congregation. It was the style of our fifth Imam, Imam Muhammad Baqir alayhi salam, that he used to gather children and ladies of the family and tell them, I will supplicate you and you say Ameen, even though the Imam's dua was not needful of Ameen. Salawat. Let us pray together for all the Muslims in the world, and if we could all recite Ameen. In the name of Allah, the All-Beneficent, the All-Merciful. O Allah, gladden the people of the graves. O Allah, enrich every poor person. O Allah, satisfy every hungry one. O Allah, clothe every unclothed one. O Allah, help every debtor pay his debts. O Allah, relieve every distressed one. O Allah, return every traveler to its home. O Allah, release every prisoner. O Allah, correct every wrong in the affairs of the Muslims. O Allah, cure every sick one. O Allah, ease our poverty by your wealth. O Allah, change our evil state to good one through your excellent state. O Allah, relieve us of our debts and help us against poverty. Surely you have power of all things. Salawat. Sa'ifa Sajjadiyah is the book of many supplications by our fourth Imam, Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi salam. It was written at the time of when the Muslims were affected by the terrible events and the political problems. It urges the Muslims to devote their lives to Allah, purify themselves from evil vices such as selfishness and greediness. Imam Zainul Abidin was also present in Karbala, but on the morning of 10th Muharram he fell ill and was so sick that he fainted. His severe illness stopped him from taking part in the battle. Allah made our fourth Imam ill so that he could protect Imamate. Yazid's army put heavy chains on our fourth Imam's necks and ankles. Our Imam was so ill that he could hardly walk. Shimur wanted to kill our Imam, but Bibi Zainab said to Shimur, you will have to kill me first before killing him. So Shimur did not kill our fourth Imam. Our fourth Imam told the people the truth about Yazid and what he had done in Karbala. When our fourth Imam was asked, what was the most difficult time for you? Tears rolled down our Imam's cheeks and he kept on saying, Asham, Asham, Asham. He was asked what happened in Sham. Imam replies, martyrdom is the way of life, but taking the women in the streets of bazaars without hijab was the most difficult time. After the tragedy of Karbala, our Imam would cry for hours, remembering his father and the heroes of Karbala. Once Imam Zainul Abidin was walking through the streets of Medina when he saw a butcher about to slaughter an animal. He went to the butcher and asked, did you give the animal water? The butcher replies, "Of course, I am a Muslim and we never slaughter animals without first giving them food or water." Imam sat down and wept, saying, "My father and his companions, my brothers, including the baby Leicester, were slaughtered without given water for 3 days. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un." Salawat.